To all the boys who never cried, I know the country where you grew. A place of half-lit hallways, of keys fumbling at the door after dark, of listening for footsteps and learning to read the weather in another man's face. The heart learned early. It drew its curtains, boarded its windows, buried its tears like contraband beneath the floorboards. A father's touch became a thing imagined, like sunlight in winter, or a distant shore glimpsed through rain. And every night the tyrant came. The house bent around him, voices changed shape, laughter became camouflage. The children learned to bow their heads like saplings in a storm. Perhaps the night would pass quietly. Perhaps a joke would soften him. Perhaps if we laughed at his joke. Perhaps if no one breathed too loudly, the darkness might move on. Yet with every passing year, the fire burned lower. The bright coals of the heart sank deeper beneath the ash. The children grew, but part of them remained hidden beneath blankets, beneath pillows held tightly against the ear so you couldn't hear the screams of your mother, beneath a night that seemed endless. And the strangest thing was this: the tears never vanished, they simply waited. Stored somewhere deep behind walls built brick by brick, behind locked gates, behind the careful performance of being strong. Then one day another king appeared. Not the king of shouting voices or slamming doors or violence, not the king of fear. This king carried wounds of his own. He knew the language of sorrow. He stood outside the fortress and called the hidden child by name. The child who never cried. The child who learned too early that tenderness was dangerous. The child who mistook survival for strength. And the king wept, not because he was weak, but because he could see. He saw every night, every fear, every wound, every tear that never found its way to the surface. He gathered them all. Not one was lost. Not one forgotten. For the tears that never fell on earth were counted in heaven. The tears denied a child became a river, and that river flows still. It flows from beneath the throne, it runs through broken places, it softens hard ground, it brings life back to fields long thought barren. So if you wander still through the shadow country, carrying an old ache you cannot name, know this: the true king sees behind the mask. He sees the boy, he sees the girl, standing in the doorway. He sees the pillow clutched in the dark, he sees the fortress, and he knows the way in. And when at last the walls give way and the long hidden waters rise, you will discover that you were never abandoned, that every tear was gathered, and that the river carrying them home was his love all along.